In this video, you are going to learn about determination of charge of an electron by Millikan's oil drop experiment. Here, this Millikan oil drop experiment is another important experiment to determine the fundamental constants charge of an electron. So in this Millikan oil experiment, by adjusting the electric field, the motion of oil drop inside the chamber can be controlled. By using the electric field, the oil drop it can be moved up or moved down or kept at a constant position in the field of view of microscope. By using this, the charge of an electron is calculated. So the experimental arrangement of the Millikan oil drop experiment is given in figure. It consists of two horizontal metallic plates A and B, each having diameter around 20 centimeter and also separated by the distance is 1.5 centimeter. These two parallel metal plates are enclosed in chamber with glass wall. It is one of the glass chamber. These two metal plates are enclosed by the glass chamber. The plates A and B are maintained at a high potential difference around 10 kilovolt. The metal plates A and B is maintained with high potential difference 10 kilovolt. Here the electric field is acted towards downward direction, and then in a metal plate A, at the center there is making a hole, and also the upper part of the glass chamber is also having hole. Above the hole of the chamber, a atomizer is placed. When the atomizer is pressed, a high viscous liquid is dropped from the atomizer. They fall freely downward through the hole of the top plate only under the influence of gravity. Okay, students, here the metal plate A, it has a hole at the center, same as the top of the glass wall having the hole. Above the hole, the atomizer is placed. When the atomizer is pressed, a highly viscous liquid dropped through the hole. It is moves towards downward direction under the influence of gravity. When the oil drops is entered to the glass chamber, few oil drops in the chamber can acquire the electric charge. The electric charge is not the negative charge. because of friction with air or passage of X-rays in between the parallel plates. Okay, in between the plates there is a light source, there is a X-rays is passing. So when the liquid drop is entered to the glass chamber, due to the friction with the air or the passage of X-rays between the metal plates, few oil drops occur the negative charge. Further, the chamber is illuminated by the light which is passed horizontally, and the oil drop can see clearly through the microscope. Here the microscope is placed perpendicular to the light beam, so the drops can move either upwards or downwards by using the electric field, and the motion of the oil drop is viewed by the microscope. So let us consider m be the mass of the oil drop and q be the charge of the oil drop. Then the force acting on the oil drop is given gravitational force F G is equal to mg, and due to the electric field, electric force is also acting. It's not a matter. Fe is equal to q into E. Due to the viscosity, the viscous force is acting, that is Fp, and also the buoyant force is also acting, that is not a matter, Fb. So the forces acting on the oil drop is calculated, that is the gravitational force, electric force, viscous force, buoyant force is also acting on the oil drop. Here the forces acting on a oil drop is also given by the free body diagram. We take the oil drop as a point. Here the gravitational force is acting towards downward direction. Already you know the buoyant force is acting upward direction, that is Fv. Next, viscous force. The viscous force is also acting upward direction, that is Fv. So this is a free body diagram for oil drop without electric field. When the electric field is applied, the free body diagram is given. Fg is acting towards downward direction, buoyant force is acting upward direction. Here the electric field is also acting direction along the viscous force. Okay, by using this electric field we can move the oil drop up and down. Okay, so here this is the direction for the Fe. We can control the oil drop, so only we are not in it is towards upward direction. By using this concept, we are going to determine the radius of the droplet. When the electric field is switched off, this oil droplet accelerates downward direction. Okay, from the free body diagram we know that when the electric field is switched off means this oil drop is moves towards downward direction. Okay, because we know that the oil drop is controlled by the electric field. So when the electric field is switched off, here this oil drop is moves towards the downward direction. It is accelerate downwards. Due to the presence of air drop forces, here this oil drop is also moves towards the downward direction. So this oil drop easily attains its terminal velocity and moves with constant velocity. This velocity can be carefully measured by microscope, and then the time taken by the oil drop to reach the terminal velocity is also calculated. So already we know that the gravitational force acting on the oil drop is given by the letter mg is equal to m into g. We consider the oil drop to be a spherical in shape. We know that the oil drop, it has a shape that is spherical, and the density of the oil drop is rho. The radius of the oil drop is r. Then the mass of the oil drop is calculated by using the formula of density is equal to mass per volume. So the mass of the oil drop is equal to density into volume. So m is equal to rho into what is the volume of the sphere? That is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So we can take the mass of the oil drop is equal to rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube. So the gravitational force, it can be written as mg is equal to m into g. The value of m is substituted in this equation, means we can write mg is equal to rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube into g. So when the oil drop is moves towards the downward direction, there is also given the opposite force by the air drop. That force is one of the upthrust force. So the upthrust force is experienced on the oil drop by the air drop. So we take sigma is the density of the air. The upthrust force is given by the Fp is equal to mass into acceleration. Here the mass we can take by using this concept, density into 4 by 3 by cube. Okay, so we are taking this is one of the mass and acceleration g. So the Fb is equal to sigma into 4 by 3 pi r cube into g. So this is one of the buoyant force. The buoyant force means there is a upthrust force is given by the air medium to the oil drop. Once the oil drop attains the terminal velocity v, the net downward force acting on the oil drop is equal to the viscous force. Okay, once the oil drop is reached to the terminal velocity, means here the net downward force is equal to the viscous force acting on the oil drop. Okay, it is acting opposite to the directions of the motion of the oil drop. So from Stokes' law we can take the terminal force, that is Fv is equal to, okay, there is a viscous force. The viscous force F is equal to 6 pi r v eta. From the free body diagram, we can write the force acting on the oil drop is also given by the Fg is equal to Fb plus Fb. Okay, without electric field, we can write the force acting on the oil drop by using this free body diagram. Fg is equal to Fb plus Fb. So the known value substitute in this equation means Fg is equal to rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube. G is equal to Fb, that is sigma 4 by 3 pi r cube G plus Fb, terminal velocity. Due to the terminal velocity, the force experienced on the oil drop, 6 pi r v eta. So in next step, it can be written as rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube G minus sigma 4 by 3 pi r cube G is equal to 6 pi r v eta. Okay, so we need to calculate the values of r, that is the radius of the oil drop. Okay, for calculate these values, first we are taking this 4 by 3 pi r cube is common, so it will be taken outside. So 4 by 3 pi r cube G, it is common, remaining rho minus sigma is equal to 6 pi r v eta. Now this equation is divided by 2 on both sides, means it can be written as 2 divided by 3 pi r cube G rho minus sigma is equal to, it is divided by 2 means 3 pi r v eta. Okay, and then here r cube r, so we can neglect this, it is changed to r square. So in next step it can be written as r square is equal to, we need to calculate the values of r, radius of the oil drop. R square is equal to 3 pi eta into 3 divided by 2 pi G rho minus sigma. Okay students, so r square is equal to 3 into 3 9 pi rho divided by 2 pi G rho minus sigma. Pi is also cancelled, so the remaining value is r square is equal to 9 eta, here is also having v, sorry, v 9 eta v divided by 2 G rho minus sigma. So what is r? R is equal to 9 eta v divided by 2G rho minus sigma power 1 divided by 2. So this equation given the radius of the oil drop. So next, determination of charge of an electron, that is the determination of electric charge. So when the electric field is switched on, okay, in the oil drop experiment, when the electric field is switched on, the charged oil drop experienced an upward electric force. Okay, the charged oil drop is experienced an upward electric force, that is QE. We know that. So among many drops, one particular drop can be chosen in the field of view of microscope, and the electric field is adjusted to make that particular drop to be stationary. Under these circumstances, there will be no viscous force acting on the oil drop, only the electric field is acting on the oil drop. From the free body diagram, the net force acting on the oil drop with the electric field, we can write the Fg is equal to Fb plus Fe. From the free body diagram, here this oil drop is controlled by the electric field, so we can write that Fg is equal to Fb plus Fe. From this, already you know the values of the Fg, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube rho g is equal to the buoyant force, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube sigma g, sigma into 4 by 3 pi r cube g plus Fg means Fe means that is Q into E. From this, in next step we can write the values of the QE is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube rho g, this value is minus 4 by 3 pi r cube sigma g. From this, in next step we can write here the 4 by 3 pi r cube g is common, so remaining rho minus sigma. Here it can be written as Q is equal to, the charge of an atom Q is equal to 4 by 3 E pi r cube g rho minus sigma. So substituting the known values, we can write the charge of that droplet. Q is equal to, so Q is equal to 4 by 3E by, already you know the radius of the oil droplet, that is R. What is the values of the R? R is equal to 9 eta V divided by 2 rho minus sigma G power 1 divided by 2. It is substituting this equation means that is R cube. So 9 eta V divided by 2 rho minus sigma G 1 divided by 2 cube G into rho minus sigma. Okay students, in next step it can be written as Q is equal to 4 pi 3 pi 3e, sorry, 4 pi 3e pi into, it can be written as 9 3 divided by 2 eta 3 divided by 2 V 3 divided by 2 2 power 3 divided by 2 rho minus sigma 3 divided by 2 G power 3 divided by 2 into G rho minus sigma. In next step, Q is equal to 4 divided by 3E pi into, we are taking this 9 3 divided by 2 divided by 2 divided by 2 outside. Okay, and this also written as eta power 3 divided by 2 V power 3 divided by 2 divided by rho minus sigma 3 divided by 2 G power 3 divided by 2 G into rho minus sigma. So here Q is equal to 4 pi divided by 3E. Here 9 power 3 divided by 2 means it can be written as 9 into 9 power 1 divided by 2 divided by 2 power 3 2 means 2 into 2 power 1 divided by 2. Okay students, here it can be written as eta power 3 divided by 2 V power 3 divided by 2 divided by, here rho minus sigma 3 divided by 2 G whole power 3 divided by 2 means, here it is neglected means, here the G means G power 3 divided by 2 is G into G power 1 divided by 2. So G cancelled, remaining G power 1 divided by 2. Here is also rho minus sigma into rho minus sigma power 1 divided by 2. So rho minus sigma cancelled, remaining rho minus sigma 1 divided by 2. So here remaining rho minus sigma 1 divided by 2 G power 1 divided by 2. Okay students, right. In next step it can be written as Q is equal to 4 pi divided by 3E into 9 means, here the 3 cancelled means it is give the answer 3. Here the 2 4 cancel means 4 divided by 2 it is give the answer 2. So 2 into 3 is gives 6. 2 into 3 6 pi divided by E. Here remaining 9 power 1 divided by 2 divided by 2 power 1 divided by 2. Eta 3 divided by 2 V power 3 divided by 2 divided by rho minus sigma 3 divided 1 divided by 2 G 1 divided by 2. Okay, so Q is equal to 6 pi divided by E. What is the meaning for 9 power 1 divided by 2? That is values is 3 divided by, here the same value is 2 power 1 divided by 2. It can be written as eta power 3 divided by 2 V power 3 divided by 2 divided by rho minus sigma 3 divided by 2 G power 1 divided by 2. Rho minus sigma 1 divided by 2 into G power 1 divided by 2. So here it is multiply. Q is equal to 6 into 3 18 pi divided by E. Here this 2 power 1 divided by 2 it is also including here. So eta 3 divided by 2 V power 3 divided by 2 divided by 2 power 1 divided by 2 rho minus sigma 1 divided by 2 G power 1 divided by 2. In next step Q is equal to 18 pi divided by E. Here in all the time it is having 1 divided by 2. It will be taken as common. So eta power Q V power Q divided by 2 rho minus sigma G whole power 1 divided by 2. This is a charge of an electron. Q is equal to 18 pi divided by E. Eta cube V cube divided by 2 into rho minus sigma G power 1 divided by 2. Millikan's repeated this experiment several times and found the charge of any oil drop. It is given in the integral multiply of basic value of 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. The charge of an electron is calculated, that is minus 1.6. Then negative sign is indicate the nature of the charge. It is a negative charge, so minus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Thank you, students.